Was it late here? I didn't see it.
Personal foul penalty against the Rockets.
Down the line of scrimmage to stuff Williams right real quick. But I can see right now the go-to guy for the Marauders, Bob, is probably going to be Rouse tonight.
Well, I think they like him on that quick surge. They got him close to the line of scrimmage, and what holes they're getting are really quick hitters. They're going to have to open up because the Rocket linebackers are doing a fairly good job filling in right now.
6:40 to go in the first quarter. Rockets on top, 7-0, but Marauders down in the Rocket 31-yard line. Davenport under center, once again taking a long count, trying to draw the Rockets offside. Takes a snap, hands off to Williams over the right side, tries to dance for a couple yards and does. Gets a couple yards, but I can see right now he's not near the power running back that the Roush boy is, Bob.
Well, I think the big difference, Bob, is Roush is getting on the quick handoff where Williams is taking it from the eye back, and the Rockets are doing a little bit of support, coming up to help out.
Okay, third down and about 3 for the Marauders. 6:05 to go in the first quarter. Ball on the Rocket 28-yard line. Davenport under center. Look for a pass here possibly. Third down and about 3. Hands off to Williams on the left side. Here at the line of scrimmage by Troy Stewart. Once again, that's not going to be a first down. Going to be close. Let's see where we mark it.
About a yard short, Bob, and a great job of the Wellston left side of the Wellston defense, and especially Jeremy Hill as he turns him back the other way. They're going to measure this one, so we'll keep it right here with 5:35 to go in the first quarter. We'll remind you that Wellston leads this one 7-0. The ball's going to be fourth and probably the length of the football on the Rocket 28.
Great offensive ball game tonight so far. Rockets winning the battle so far. We're looking for a measurement. Going to be about half the length of the football.
I don't miss.
Bob Walton called it right once again. Half the length of the ball for a first down. Call a fourth down with about 6 inches for the Marauders.
Look for Roush right up the gut. This is the time that our little buddy Morgan Stevens is going to have to stand up and play real big.
Okay, you have Roush at right halfback, Williams at left halfback, and number 25 in there at fullback. Davenport trying to draw the Rockets off over the left side. Oh, I don't know if he'll get it. He got it, but not by much. Williams putting his head down, picked up the first down before the Marauders, but I tell you what, he had a tough time doing it, Bob.
And got a favorable spot, quite honestly. They gave him immediately his forward motion as the Rockets knocked him back. And Coach, well, one of the coaches is sharing that with the guy on the other side of the ball spot.
5:14 to go in the first quarter. Rockets on top of the Marauders, 7-0. Davenport under center, looks over both sides of the line. Long count. Going to option left, comes back to the, number 35 around the other side, breaks a couple tackles. Bentley on the carry. Rockets hit him immediately at the line of scrimmage, but Bentley having some strength there, breaking a couple tackles, Bob.
And took that one right out of the Rockets playbook as they run Bentley like we do Kendrick. He picked up about 6, maybe 7 on the play. And the Rockets defensive end stays home, but give Bentley a lot of credit as he broke the tackle.
4:38 to go in the first quarter. Marauders have the ball on the 14-yard line. Now the Marauders on the move. You have Roush at fullback, Williams at tailback. Davenport under center.
He's going out.
Takes the snap, goes to his left, bootleg left, rolls to his left, throws. Going to be a completed pass down close to the goal line. Nice reception that time by the Marauder receiver. Had to make a slide to catch it, a first down and goal to go for the Marauders. Ball on about the 2-yard line. Kyle Stewart going in for the Rockets now. 4:16 to go in the first quarter. Marauders on the move now as the Rockets already put 7 quick ones on the board. Could be an offensive struggle here as Coach Blackstone calls a timeout. We're going to call a timeout. Rockets on top, 7-0 over the Marauders. Come up here with a big stand as they break huddle here.
Rockets stay in that 52. They like it. We've seen a very play calling by Meigs so far.
Davenport under center again, hands off the Rouse on the left side. I tell you what, nice runner. Nice runner, touchdown there for the Marauders. Late signal, but Rouse is putting his head down, doing the job for the Marauders there. Pretty powerful runner, Bob.
Well, he got the last 2 on his own. Rockets hit him, and he just took him right on in. So with 4:01 to go in the first quarter, Meigs gets on the board, and it's now a 7-6 ball game.
The Marauders do have an excellent kicker. Also, we want to add that tonight. This kid was in pregame kicking them from about 30 yards out. Hopefully the Rockets can come up with a blocked field goal here and make it a 7-6 ball game.
Clock should be running.
Clock should be running, but it is not. 4:01.
No. I mean, the time.
Everything is right. Snap is off. Good snap. Kick is up. Excellent kick. Good high kick. And that point, extra point is good. So a 4:01 to go in the first quarter. Rockets. Welcome back, Golden Rocket fans. Bob Walton, Bub Norris, and Jim Irvin bringing you the action tonight from C.H. Jones Field. Ready for the second kickoff tonight, Bob, with 4:01 here to go in the first quarter. We're all knotted up.
Well, maybe the Rockets going to run one back again. We got a great return last time. Back deep for the Rockets are Kendrick, Evans, and Brennan.
Maurer doing the kicking and does just that. Excellent kick. Back to Reagan Evans deep on about the 15. He brings it out. 20. 25. Tries to get outside. Tries to get away from one guy. Does. Brings it out to the 30-yard line. The Rockets will start out with defensive position again, Bob.
Nice run to Reagan Evans. This kid likes to play. It doesn't matter where you put him. He just gives you 100% quality minutes, and Reagan Evans is really a dandy.
We're all tied up here tonight with 3:53 to go in the first quarter. Rockets 7, Marauders 7. Good offensive battle going on so far tonight. Rockets break the huddle. Phillips under center for the Rockets. Takes the snap. Hands off to his fullback. Hitting up the middle. Breaks 1 tackle. Breaks 2 tackles. Things on his feet. Gains about 15 on the carry. We're seeing an excellent running attack tonight by the Rockets. Bob doing a great job up front.
Well, when you have the talented trio back that Wellston has, a guy knows if he's going to get his snaps, he's got to produce. And Matt Hatton definitely likes to carry the ball, and he's really producing early on.
Matt Hatton carrying the load tonight. Phillips under center, takes the snap, hands off to Hutch over the right side. Hutch is going to be gaining probably about 1 on the carry over Reggie Alexander's side, but I tell you what, the Rockets so far, Bob, controlling that offensive line of scrimmage.
Well, they're moving a pile. Basically, Meigs is committing 10 people to the line of scrimmage. Look for Kendrick to break one here pretty quick.
Kendrick at your flanker. Phillips puts him in motion. Hands off to Kendrick around the left side. He turns it up, tries to gain 1 tackle, but he's met hard by number 59 for the Marauders. Try to get to the name and number here in just a minute. Rouse, Jason Rouse on the stop that time for the Marauders. Nice stick. Give Kendrick a gain of about 1 on that carry. 3rd down and long for the Rockets. 3rd and about 7. Ball on their own 49. 2:43 to go in the first quarter. Phillips under center. Puts Kendrick in motion. Takes the handoff to him. Rolls to his right. Got it! Throws it deep. Has a man down the side, but incomplete. Incomplete pass for the Rockets with 2:33 to go in the first quarter. Punting unit comes in. See if Derek Walsh can pick up where he's left off the last 2 or 3 weeks, Bob.
Well, he was certainly a highlight film against the Oak Hill Rogues. He had a night that gets you into Division I punting. We'll see what Derek starts doing tonight. He wants to say hello to his grandmother again. She listens every week.
Wallace back deep doing the punting. Back deep for the Marauders, you have Roush and Williams. Good snap. Nice punt again by Derek Wallace. Going to take a rocket bounce and go out of bounds down around the 15-yard line of the Marauders, where the Marauders will take over. On first and 10 with 2:24 to go in the first quarter. Rockets 7, Marauders 7. We're going to take a 30-second timeout.
Some meals, try Kentucky Fried Chicken in Jackson, Wellston, and Oak Hill.
Everybody needs a little KFC.
With the linebacker play, they're running at what I thought our strength was, and that's right up the gut, Buck.
Well, again, the key back.
Right over there.
The key back tonight, the Rockets are going to have to focus on stopping number 24. Roush, tough ball carrier for the Marauders. Picks up about 8 on that carry, call it second down, call him 7. Second down and 3. Davenport under center, long count, takes a snap, rolls to his left, looking play, going to be thrown to the ground like a fumble play. Rockets recover on the 15-yard line. Joe Ziegler manhandled Davenport, and Davenport lost it.
Well, not only does Joe Ziegler manhandle him, Hank Stewart has brains enough to pick it up. And I'll tell you, that's an excited Rocket defensive players. So with 1:39 to go in the first quarter, the Rockets get great field position at the Meigs 15-yard line.
Big break in the ball game for the Rockets with a minute 35 to go in the first quarter. Rockets recover a fumble at a 12. Hands off to Hutch, comes around to Kendrick around the left side. They snuffed that one out pretty good. Kendrick only gaining about 2 on that carry, Bob, as number 25, Billy, came up for the stop.
Well, you know, Billy's just a sophomore, but boy, he's quick. He plays the wing back. The Rockets, to their advantage, Meigs is going to start giving us the play up the middle. Look for Hatton to come back. But we have a quarterback keeper, so maybe Phillips is going to take it naked on the right side.
Marauders doing a nice job of scouting on Kendrick, rather. Phillips takes a snap, hands off to Hatton over the left side, right side rather. He's going to gain probably about 5 on that carry. Matt Hatton being the workhorse so far. 49 seconds to go in the first quarter. Third down and 4 to go. Rockets on the 9.
I think you just take it to Hatton. And I think you go to Turnerville because Harry's really pumped up tonight.
Phillips, options left, pitches to Hatton over the left side. With the first down, takes it down to about the 5. Going to be close to a Rocket first down. See what happens here. So far tonight, the play that's working for the Rockets is the option play. Rockets going to be short of a first down, call it 4th down, and about a yard to go with 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. Rockets have the ball on their own 6-yard line. Rockets going to be content in just letting the quarter run out. Here with about 3 seconds to go, 2-1. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. Here at C.H. Jones Field tonight, we're all tied up 7-7. Rockets 7, Marauders 7. We're going to send...
You really are, but you can't find a pen.
Ready to start the second quarter. Ball on the 6. See what Coach Blackstone and company has up their sleeve here. Rockets need to punch it at least to get a first down on this. Ball on the 6-yard, 4th down, and a yard to go. Phillips under center, takes a snap, hands off to Matt Hatton up the middle. Going to be close to a first down. Should be if they give him a decent spot. That should be a first down, but we'll see where they mark it. First down, Rockets.
Well, I tell you, I sort of stopped my heart on that one. The guy on the side of the field did not give us a spot. They must have taken the short side spot. Rockets have a first and go at the 5.
Phillips under center, takes the snap. Options right, tries to keep it, cuts back. Going to be close to a touchdown. Touchdown, Rockets! Phillips on the option to the right as he takes handoff to take the pitch to the tailback and just touch it under his shoulder and dance in, but not real easy, but we'll take the 6 however we can get him. With 11:43 to go in the first half, Rockets score 6 more. We're on top of the Marauders, 13-7. This ball game all that we expected it to be tonight. Hatton on the extra point holding duties tonight. John Porter doing the extra point kicking duties. Snap is off, good snap, kick is up, closely blocked, but it's good. Meigs still on top of the Marauders, 14-7 as we get second quarter action underway here, Bob.
Well, that's right, Bob, and I tell you what, it's everywhere. You know, we talked about the difference in philosophy, the difference in how you rebuild a program, but you have to really take your hat off to Wellston. You got 20 seconds left. Fourth and a yard. You don't want to burn time out. You let the clock run out. Gives your offensive line a whole minute to get their breath. You talk them over, give them a little water. They come back and do exactly what you ask them to do. They come right up Turnerville, right behind Harry Turner, and he has really been a surprise. We know that Reggie Alexander's a great player, but Harry Turner's really complimented him. Then you take the Brown kid, the Martin kid, and then Davey Atkins. What great inside people, but a great call to Coach Blackstone, and then Matt Phillips, who takes a lot of hits about how he quarterbacks sometimes on his passing ability. But he really showed us his strength, and that's running the football.
Well, ex-linebacker at that. Porter's kick is off. Williams going to take it on the 25. He's looking for a hole but can't find one. Again, Hank, the horrible Hager. I'll tell you, he's a headhunter out there, Bob.
I'll tell you what, Hank Hager just loves it. He doesn't care who it is. He may hit somebody on his own team if they're standing there. We had him in a JV game, and just the good Lord was on the opponent's side because Hank come from nowhere and was trying to roll this guy and just missed it. But Davenport brings him out as they trail at 14-7. 11:34 to go. The ball at the Marauder 36. Davenport, long count. Brings it right back, brings it to Williams. Williams is getting a crowd wherever he goes. And like all good backs after initially hit, picks up 3 yards. I'll tell you what he does, bud. He falls forward. He's the kind of back. He's a big kid, 6'3", he falls forward.
Well, they gave him a good mark on that one, Bob, but Ziegler came all the way across the line once again to make the stop.
Offensively, Bob, from down on the field, you can see the Rocket offensive line is controlling the Meigs defensive line, moving them at will. What about defense? We take our hats off this Meigs offensive line? Yeah, they're pretty big, but our defensive guys, Coach Blackstone got them pretty wound up, so they should be all right. In the NFL, but he could be on somebody's rodeo team. This guy's a blockbuster, buddy.
This kid was everywhere, Bob. Coaching and scouting was the key to that play. Rockets rotated perfectly at the last minute to make that stop.
Derek Wallace deserves a lot of credit. He takes everybody out.
Didn't have real good form. He had real good strength.
Joe Ziegler bulldogs this guy from his left tackle spot. Just does a great job.
Bootleg.
Well, Davenport's pass goes for about 15 yards, all the way inside the Wellston 50 to about the 47-yard line. Great catch was made by Belpre, and that's that quick little wingback, Bub. Lee Lambert makes the tackle for the Rockets, but not until Meigs picks up a big first down. Good defensive series for the Rockets, but they just come up short when they really needed to go. Davenport, long count. A little bit of motion. Ralph stays on his feet, and he goes down in a hurry. Gain of about, they're going to give him 4 on it. I'll tell you, Bub, we talked about how talented the tandem from Munioto was and how good Wolford and Meacham were attaching. But as far as a complimenting backs, Roush is a big inside guy. Williams, the slicer, they do a nice job. So they're going to keep it. 2nd and 5, 9:26 to go. Wellston leads at 14-7. Ball at the Rocket 44. Comes right back to Roush. He stays on his feet, and I'll tell you what, he picks up 2, but I don't think he's heard this kind of hit in a while. And that's number 90, Dusty Rhodes, and Zeke is the man. Stewart.
Dusty Rhodes made the initial contact at all, and he and Rouse were exchanging pleasantries after that play.
I think what it is, these guys send a lot of Christmas cards. They're probably exchanging addresses or looking forward to the next time they'll meet, and that'll probably be in baseball this year. Davenport brings him up. He puts his hand out the door. Comes right back. He wants to throw it. Ball comes up, going to come over the middle, and a block by the Marauders, as that was number 9. That's QJ Humphreys. He's the tight end.
Well, the Marauders are sending more than just one receiver out in the pass route tonight, and Sean Brennan just having a tough time. Take the hat off to him. He's doing all he can, but they're sending 2 or 3 guys out on the same side of the field, and Davenport is doing a good job trying to get him the ball.
Now Meigs is forced on that little ditty, or forced into a 4th and 4, and then it looks like they're back to punt, but look for them maybe to fake it right here. Rockets sending nobody back. High snap. Hunter gets the ball up. Good rush by Ben Heiser. Comes off his foot. It's going to be inside the 20. At about the 19-yard line. So, Rockets come back, answer the call, get the touchdown. Defense does a much better time this time.
This is a major series for the Rockets right here. If they can put together a 75-yard drive here and score before half, this could be a whale-of-the-ball game the rest of the way.
Jimmy, I tell you what, I thought the Rockets played with tenacity all the time, but they look a little smarter after watching them after the first series.
Well, it looks like they've learned a little bit from the first series, Bob. The key difference right now, guys, this kid's a really good quarterback on the other side of the ball. And right now he's 3 for 4. He should be 4 for 4, and every one's 15 yards. But if you give him a 15-yard pass, he's going to drill it.
Cotton was the ball carrier, picked up about 3. Tackled by A.J. Vaughn. 8:15 to go. Rockets lead at 14-7. Ball at the 21-yard line. Looks like second and long 8, short 7. Coming right back to that reverse. Kendrick, Jibber, and Javern.
They scouted that play real well. They know exactly when Matt Kendrick goes in motion, they probably think he's going to get the ball, and the linebackers are keying on him, and he only went for about a yard on that carry.
So give Meigs a lot of credit. Rockets did a nice job of sealing the corner, but the inside people, Jimmy, got up and broke through and forced Kendrick inside.
Henry Fox is going to Kendrick, then he goes on the football field.
That's Bentley. So these guys are mirroring each other. 3rd and 8, no gain on the play. 7:36 to go in the first quarter. Wellston leads at 14-7. Bring it right back. Matt Phillips gets a good block. Stays on his feet is Mr. Kendrick, and he's very close to a first down, depending on the spot. Now they took the spot back from us. It's going to bring up a punting situation for the Rockets. But we're not doing zebra hunting tonight, so it looked like Kendricks didn't get what he really had coming.
Well, again, that looked like a favorable spot, I thought, for the Rockets that time, and so it's going to be close.
Yeah, it's going to be about a yard short. We had him right there, and you don't have to be a geometry student to look at this one's going to be short. We'll see how short, because the Rockets are going to go for it if it's less. My gracious sakes. Coach Blackstone, I think early on, is going to gamble and go for this one.
Well, I would think so. He's going to put a lot of faith in him. If he doesn't, he doesn't have a whole lot of faith in his backs, and I think he will go for it.
It's either that, Jimmy, or he's going to do the long count, try to draw him off, and then punt the ball, call timeout.
He might do the no play on this here, Bob, but I'm going to have to disagree with Bob on this one. I think we punt the ball. We got a good corner. We're playing good defense. Go for it.
I'm like, Morris and I have been around when we hadn't even been this close in the second quarter, so we want to see him go for it.
Well, I'm on the game, Bob.
Here he comes. Well, he hadn't snapped the ball. Rockets looking at the left of the yard. Phillips up. Takes the ball. He got the ball. He's and the Rockets picked it up. And we knew, Bob, that Wellston just drive you crazy because they get the lineman up, they immediately set him. Phillips comes up and goes set and go, and they're gone. And he gets the defense reacting to set go. As they jump, Rockets pick it up, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Rockets all the way out to the 34-yard line.
Again, that's nothing more than coaching, guys. That's all that is.
I tried to help you more. I can. 6 minutes, 59 seconds to go. Rockets lead it. Lead at 14-7. Kendrick, they break this one. Kendrick stays on his feet. He's at the 50, the 40, inside the 35, stays on his feet. All the way breaks the tackle at the 30, inside the 20, all the way down to about the 16-yard line. Bob Norris.
Well, I'll tell you what, again, give it credit to the offensive line. You can only contain the guy. You can only, like you say on ESPN, you can only hope to contain him. You can't control him.
Well, let me tell you, you got to give the inside people a great, they've done a good job, but the guy that triggered that play was number 17, Matt Phillips, just buries the cornerback, and then it's Mr. Kendrick all on his own, and I tell you what, come right back to him because he wants it again. Phillips under center, brings him in motion, comes right up the middle, Hatton stays on his feet, another second effort, third effort, and the line just keeps going, close to 4 or 5 on that one, Bob.
Adkins and the guards tonight extremely just blowing the Marauders off the line. That's all you can say.
Brown, Adkins, and Martin. Sounds like some ambulance chasers. And I tell you what, they've done a good job early on. The ball now inside the 15. They're going to spot it at the 11. 2nd and 5, a gain of 5 for Matt Patton. The Rockets bring Kendrick in motion, come right back to Hutchison. Hutchison breaks 2 tackles, stays on his feet. It's going to pick up about 3, maybe 4 on the play. Breaks it inside the 10, all the way down about the 8-yard line, Bud.
Again, we started clear back on about the 10-yard line, Bob, and we said if the Rockets can sustain a 75 to 80-yard drive here and score before half, what a momentum builder for the second half.
Speaking of time, 5 minutes, 46 seconds to go in the second quarter. The Rockets find themselves on the right side of a 14-7 score. Rockets bring it back. Hatton's going to get the first down more. Inside the 10, falls all the way down to about the 3-yard line.
I tell you what, Matt Hatton the last 2 weeks has come into his own. He's not being stopped.
He's like they're sitting somewhere suddenly. Well, after I tell the story. Oh, I don't know if he didn't hope. I don't hope. If he does, he has to go home and make sure he didn't hear that. That's it. Carolyn Holt, who thinks his screen check calls, Larry Meckler directs technicals and production, and SEO team takes care of everybody and everything else in us. In my return. The July 14th perspective article by staff writer Franklin has bothered me all day. She says she has no choices because she loves her job and loves her children. Well, when she leaves work at the end of the day, can her co-workers or employer cling to her subbing? 20 years from now, will they or her leaders feel deeply grateful that she sacrificed the children for them? And will her children agree that an expensive house is certainly worse than raised by daycare? And lastly, does any mother ever suffer anxiety attacks and coping fears at home because her employer, co-workers, etc. may be abused, neglected, or dishonorably staffed? She's not there anymore? I understand the mother who ceases work as a welfare, but I don't understand this one. I want to keep the record.
And the Marauders take a timeout, but the Rockets did get one play off and call it 2nd down and about 12 for the Rockets. Ball on their own 42-yard line with 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Coach Blackstone having a few words with the official as he trots off the field. But that's nothing new this year. Coach Blackstone knows how to work the official.
Well, he knows how to empower people. We just called it empowering. Comes right back to Hutchison. Hutchison stays on his feet, gets back to the line of scrimmage, and gets it up to about the 46, gain of 5. And this is the Hutchison we said was the guy that had to come around a lot stronger, Bob.
Well, we've seen him run last week with power, which is what we haven't seen him do up to that point. And he done it again on that play, matched up with a very strong Meigs defense, putting his head down, picking up about 4 yards on that carry.
3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Wellston leads it by the score of 21-7. Just tuned in, that's right, 21-7. Everybody in tight. Kendricks at the wing on the right. Still not going to throw it. He's going to stay on his feet, gets all the way out to the 49 and out of bounds, and this is what you didn't want him to do. You didn't really want him to run out there. It looks like somebody in the troopers to get somebody else left to miss a man, or maybe we pick that one up.
Well, once again, Coach Blackstone talking to the sideline official about a late hit, but not going to do him any good. 4th down Rocket.
Well, on the do the booting is Garrick the man Wallace. 2:49 to go. They send him back to both the big boys, the fullback and the running back, as they're going to try to get something out of this. Back to Wallace. Wallace gets under another end-over-end kick. Rouse's going to carry it, stays on his feet, and goes down in a hurry. And I'll tell you what, Mr. Rouse, maybe I'm missing this, but maybe the momentum's changed, but the Marauders are not as perky and pesky as they were as this thing started.
Well, no doubt, guys, they expected to come into Wellston tonight and beat the Rockets because they have played 2 very good teams, the Marauders have in West Virginia, and gotten beat. But tell you what, the Rockets did a great job shutting down Rouse so far.
2:38 to go. Meigs needs to score. Meigs needs to score. Hawks begins to run. They have the ball at their own 25. Davenport's under center. I formation. Coming to the big boy up the middle. Rouse is really going to let him do that every time. And I'll tell you, Rouse picks up about 4 on the play. What a runner, though. This guy is a real bull in there.
Well, he's going to pick up about 2 on the carry, but who was on the stop again? Number 78, Joe Ziegler. Here's a mismatch there.
Well, Joe likes to play. And I'll tell you what, the guy that's Morgan Stevens, the unsung hero, as he's taking on everybody in the middle, look for Dusty Rhodes and Hill to clean up here. Brings them left and right. Davenport will throw it. He's going to throw it short. Gets the guy up. And oh my goodness, He hit him in the hand, folks. Hit Bentley right in the hand.
This place to hit a receiver's right in the hands is wide open, but Lee Lambert just mowed down Bentley.
Lee the Man Lambert, a guy that we haven't heard as much as we'd like to from. But I'll tell you what, the competition on this ball club, and people say you can't play two-platoon football in high school, have not seen a Larry Blackstone team.
Bob, I used to say that, but I'm starting to have my doubts anymore.
Third down, 7 yards to go. Davenport has him split left and right. He's going to get back. What's going to go in the middle? Looking for the middle back. He's going to be in trouble. Throws it up and over everybody's head and gives it the credit there to number 63. Morgan Stevens flushes him out and makes him throw it early.
Well, again, defensive secondary, they had no place to go with the ball. Sean Brennan doing a great job on this side of the field, covering two receivers.
Tell you what, kid's going to be all-state in 2 years. Bob Bolton said it first. 1:49 to go. It could be a starting tailback in senior year, too. I don't know what's going to happen to the kid. Back to do the booting. Here's the big guy, Roush, and he can run from it. He gets the ball up. High snap. He has no choice but to get rid of this one. Another good rush by Dan Heiser. Kendrick wisely going to let this puppy just die its own little death. And he kicks the ball. And that should be a penalty. That's an unsportsmanlike. Well, no!
Oh, come on! What a terrible! What a spot! What a spot! He gets the ball! He gets the ball back to him.
I apologize for my companions and myself, but the kid from Meigs, the ball's now at the 37. He kicks it at the 38 to the 35. They originally spotted on the 35. Wait, we have timeout now. And they ran the clock for 3 seconds. That's our boy Hutchinson as he takes, that's Hatton, I'm sorry, saves punt at feet. And once again, Harry Turner, the left tackle on the offside place, 15 yards down, leveling the quarterback.
Well, Matt Hatton doing a great job again, getting hit at the line of scrimmage and fighting for the extra yard.
Second down, 7 yards to go. 1 minute, 11 seconds to go. He flips one to the left, one to the right, comes right back to Hatton. Hatton draws the crowd, stays on his face, and this guy, I don't know if it's a face mask, but in some counties they call that garroting, as he has his hands under his throat, choking him, but Matt still picks up 4.
Here comes the counterplay. Let's see if the Rockets run it here with Matt Hatton.
I'll tell you one thing, Coach Chauncey's telling the same thing. I think it's time you run Phillips on that naked reverse. You know, stay with it. Great play there for the Rockets as they pull Turner. Get a great block by the Surge, and Kendrick wisely stand behind those big guys, gets it all the way to the 49.
That's not the trouble with that. Kendrick just followed the horses right up the field, and it was like a mouse just sticking his hole through the line.
30 seconds to go. Rockets have it, 1st and 10. Kendrick gets it back, stays on his feet, gets inside the 40, inside the 37, down to 35, and a timeout for the Rockets. So the Rockets will take a timeout with 21 seconds. We're going to send it back to the station for a 30-second timeout. Welcome back, everybody, and I'd like to apologize for my outburst, but I have never seen a Wellston High School football in the last 10 years play a kind of a football game we're seeing tonight.
Well, they're dominating on both sides of the line of scrimmage, Bob, offensively and defensively up front on the line. So great job coaching Coach West, Coach Massey, Coach Irvin, and all the rest of the guys. Great job.
I think you have to go back to the first couple years that Bill Fife had here, where you got this kind of domination by a team. 21 seconds to go. The ball down at the 36-yard line. Look for Phillips to bring it right back to Kendrick. He's going to throw it. He's flying deep, and Matt Kendrick runs under it, and it's going to be intercepted. Out of bounds, not a catch, so we're going to have one more play. 15 seconds to go. And I'll tell you what, Matt Kendrick not only picked up the corner, he got the safety, and it looked like one of the inside linebackers went with him. Jim?
He had at least 2 on him, Bob. He kind of disappeared down there.
Well, leave him on his own. He's going to come back to Hatton. Hatton's going to be drawn for a lock on the play. And the Rockets may be convinced to run the clock down. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second.
And Lee Lambert in the ball game also in the kickoff duty. Horner, as he approaches the ball, kickoff, does, short kick, Rouse is going to take it on about the 20. Rouse up the middle. Stumped hard. He breaks one tackle, and he can go all the way. He's a load to bring down. Takes it all the way down across the midfield to the 30-yard line of the Rockets. Just what the Rockets did not want to do. They had him stopped initially with a nice pop. It looked like on the side of Hank Hager, but not able to bring him down on the far side of the field. So the Marauders start out with excellent field position. Ball lined in on the 30-yard line of the Rockets. Just getting second half action underway. Rockets on top 21-7. In the backfield for the Marauders. Number 8, Davenport, still at quarterback. He hands off to Williams up the middle. Gains 5 or 6 or 7 on that play. Takes it almost down to the 20. Give him a gain of almost 10 on the carry. That went right straight up the middle on the Rockets defensively. So the Rockets need to come up here, Bob, and make a big defensive stand already.
Well, we knew Meigs was going to come out chomping at the bit. The Rockets got to settle down now. They've got to settle down, get back into their game, and just play that smash pass.
Davenport, you have Williams and Rouse in the backfield. Davenport under center. Takes a long count once again. Hands off to Rouse over the left side. Hit at the line of scrimmage. And he stopped at the initial line of scrimmage, but he's going to gain the first down. Hit from behind, I believe it was Ben Heiser, and knocked him on forward.
Well, Nathan Arthur does just a super job in support. Had him by the ankle, and we knocked him forward to pick up the first down.
The 1st and 10 for the Marauders. Ball on the 18-yard line with 10:55 to go in the third quarter. Marauders on the march. Rockets on top, 21-7 though. Davenport under center. Williams at tailback. Long count. Hands off to Williams to the left side. Hit right at the line of scrimmage by number 54, Jeremy Hill, and that's going to be maybe a gain of 1, if that much.
Well, he's going to pick up 2 because he's such a big kid, and he's had so much experience as the fact that he falls forward. Jeremy Hill hits him in the backfield, but he still managed to pick up 2 on the play.
What a nice facility here at C.H. Jones Field. I tell you, these folks have done just an outstanding job preparing the field once again tonight for the ball game. Davenport and the Marauders break huddle. Under center again. Rolls to his right. Play action pass. A lot of heat. Got a man wide open to the other side. That's going in for 6. Play action pass that time by Davenport. Tell you what, you could read it clear from here which way he was going, but we wasn't the defensive back. Again, just a little 5-yard down and out pass, and that went for a touchdown with 10:07 to go in the third quarter. Marauders 13, Rockets 21.
Well, Bubba, unfortunately, the Rockets linebacker beat on that one, as I'm sure Coach Blackstone's going to talk to him about that one. But it was just a little jump, and we didn't have the linebacker has to be there to make that play go.
Again, Davenport doesn't have the deep threat long arm at the 5-yard down and out so far tonight. It's hurt the Rockets. 13-21, Rockets on top, but the Marauders strike early here in the second half. Snap is off, fumbled snap. Throws it to the end zone, going to be tipped. Incomplete. That could be a major factor in this ball game tonight as the Rockets keep the Marauders out of the end zone for the extra point. We're going to keep it right here as we're about ready to get play underway already. 10:07 to go in the third quarter. Rockets on top 21-13 as the Marauders march down the field for a quick score.
Hi, that's Nayland Arthur along with number 7, Reagan Evans. And in the middle is number 20, Matt Kidrick. The short people are Canterbury, Frisbee, and Hank Hager. Up front, we have Wilbur, Branch Oosley, Matt Sowers, Reggie Alexander, and our good friend number 60. That's Jake Everts. Jake, a fine young man, and he's going to be a guy you're going to see a whole lot of next year.
No doubt. Jake Everett's going to be a nice player for the Rockets. Okay, Marauders ready to do the kicking here. Back deep again for the Rockets. You have Evans. Excellent kick. All the way down to the about 5-yard line. Up the middle comes Nick Frisbee. Turns the Jets on. He's gone. Could he wait? One got to beat is Kendrick. He could take it all the way. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line is number 20, Matt Kendrick, as he took the ball from coast to coast from the 4-yard line all the way down to the 1. What a backbreaker, Bob, by the Rockets on the Marauders.
Oh, Nelly, I'll tell you, that was a play. And you could see that when the Rockets bunched everybody in the middle, and when the up front people of the Rockets busted the hole open, and all Kendrick had to do was beat one guy, and that was Roush beat him and lost the foot race, and I thought he got in, Jim.
If you guys don't talk about the cliche, if we'd have had someone down there, that would have been a touchdown.
Here we go, big backfield. Hank the Horrible and Lambert in there. Coming back to Hatton. Hatton gets into about the 1 yard line. We had him on the 1, now they say it's the 2, down to the 1. 9:42 to go. Wellston gets the ball. Ball at the 1 yard line. Marauders pinned here. Bowman brings the play in. And the Rockets only had 10 players last night. Phillips back, hands in. Touchdown for the Rockets. Oh, Nelly, the Rockets answer that one. And that's one I don't think Coach Cansey was counting on to happen.
Well, when you take the little guy, number 20, Matt Kendrick, and he marches down the field about 96 or 7 yards, that's going to be a backbreaker, Bob.
Well, we jump it up 27-13. Lead it by 14 right now. John Wayne Fortner. Been perfect all night. Matt Hatton's the holder. And Matt Phillips, quite honestly, your quarterback's your snapper, so you got good hands in there. Ball's down, it kicks up, and once again, Bentley is the quickest kid I've seen, but John Wayne got him with the knuckle curve again and gets it right by him.
I have no idea how those are getting through without getting blocked, guys. On the
Short. Number 30 is Frisbee. 53 is Adkins. 55 Smart, and 35 is Hank Hager. Number 7 is Reagan Evans. And on the ends, number 33, Matt, the comeback player of the year, Stowers, and then Derek Freelick Wallace. On to do the booting, a sliver. And that's going to be an offside against the Rockets. And it's going to bring it back. And that's not a live ball call, I don't think. So they're going to bring it back. Coach Black can 7. He said Evans was offside. And they're going to bring it back to the 35. And the Rockets now will be forced to do it from the 35. 9:24 to go. Wellston leads it 28-13. Now, John Wayne, we need for you to get back and kick one for the Duke here. I'd like to say hello to my wife, who's working down at the fine Jenkins Nursing Home, and she listens, and all the patients down there. Big hello to you folks. Johnny Porter not waiting. He gets it in. An end-over-end kick. Fielded by the big boy at the 30. He comes into the hole, and he goes down into the hole, and he was really lassoed down there. And we're going to get that number for you. That's number 35. Hank the Horrible Hager. Hank bulldogs him down, but he gets it all the way to the 43-yard line, Buck. 9:18 to go. Excuse me. Meigs stands at 1st and 10 at their own 42. Once again, great field position. They bring it back out wide to the right. Everybody else is in time, pro set with the wing back to the right. Davenport with the long count. Brings it back. Going to pitch it wide to Williams. Williams looking for some help. Breaks the tackle. Gets outside the 50 and knocks down about the 45. In on the tackle for the Rockets was number 12, Wallace. Looked like one of our other folks just missed the tackle, Buck.
Well, again, that was the play that the Marauders ran the first half that the Rockets did a nice job of adjusting on, getting over defensively, but didn't do it that play, so that went for about 12 yards for a first down for the Marauders.
Rockets thought maybe just a little hold on the play, but you're going to get that out there. Davenport's going to come back. He wants to throw it. Big hustle for the Rockets. Ball thrown inside, and once again in the hands of the big side end. That's number 85, John Davison. Not any relation, we understand, to the singer John Davison, but he probably catches like the singer John Davison.
I'm thankful for that tonight.
2nd and 10. The ball at the Rocket 44. Rocket defense stays in the huddle. Makes Marauders walking to the ball. Walking to the ball. They bring everybody in tight, put the wing back to the right. Davenport under center.
Coming in
long
play.
count. Look for the play to go opposite to the motion this time. Comes right back to Williams on the slant. Stays on his feet. Going to pick up a first down inside the 35. Misdirection, Bob. Sort of a countered back away from the motion.
Well, they put the back in motion to the left, and hand it back off to the right counter to Williams, and the Rockets just basically over pursued on that play.
So another first down. Meigs has it 1st and 10 at the Rocket 31.
Big play, guys. Come on.
8:45 to go. The clock now beginning to run as Meigs walks to the line of scrimmage. Davenport comes under center. Wing back to the right. He comes in motion again. Davenport, the long count. Rockets bringing everybody to the line of scrimmage. Coming to Williams. Williams breaks the tackle. 2 tackles, stays on his feet, and is finally stood up and knocked down after a gain of another 6 on the play. Matt Williams, a fine senior tailback, has decided to play here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, they're using him effectively, and to tell you what, they're doing some things up front that they found out that they can do on the Rockets.
Hill and Rhodes under for the tackle as they come. As the officials now have an equipment timeout, 8 minutes and 9 seconds to go, as they bring Bentley out to the left. He's going to be picked up by Lambert. They like to throw. Get that quick one. Clock begins to run. Comes right back to Rouse. Rouse stays on his feet. Stays on his feet again. Breaks 1 tackle. 2 tackles. Wallace stays with him. And I'll tell you what, Rouse showed us a big, strong rush by Rouse.
Well, he's a powerhouse, kind of a running back. He got hit again initially at the line of scrimmage and bounced off of a rocket and picked up another 8 or 9 yards.
Ball right on the 10-yard line, so it's going to be 1st and goal. Clock stops as you went out of bounds. Clock beginning to run now. 1st and 10 at the 10. If they can get a first down inside the 1-yard line. Wing back to the right. Davenport under center. Look for him to throw. Comes back to Williams. Williams stays on his feet, gets inside the 5, all the way down to about the 4-yard line, and sort of overwhelming us. Looks like they took the play out of our book as they brought the wing back and the fullback, leading Williams to the right side, and there's just too many white jerseys on that one side.
I don't like what I'm seeing right now so far in the second half. The Marauders' offensive line now winning the battle up front on us.
Well, just when they muscle up, Branch usually given a rest. Looks like Tank Stewart getting an opportunity to play a little bit. 2nd and 5, ball at the 5. Davenport's under center, 7 minutes, 6 seconds. Comes right back to Williams. Williams might have picked up the first down, but he might have lost his head. As number 90, Ziegler wants ahead, going head hunting there. And this is something we've noticed we're seeing a lot more of. These guys are tackling high on both teams.
Well, again, about the only guy out there that can afford to tackle high is Joe Ziegler. The rest of the guys have to tackle Ralph around the knees, or he's just going to gain more yardage on it.
3rd and 2, ball at about the 3-yard line. 6 minutes, 36 seconds to go. Big play for the Marauders. Davenport brings everybody to the right. Comes right back. Going to Rouse. Rouse stays on his feet. Going to be close and got into the end zone by Rouse, and he's down. Rouse might have gotten a touchdown, but we have a Marauder down, and that looks like the fullback, Rouse. So we're going to send it back to the station for a 30-second timeout with a word from one of our sponsors.
Giovanni's of Wellston is the place for you when it comes to piping hot pizza. Subs, breadsticks, lasagna, spaghetti, salads, and well, you get the picture. When it comes to great Italian food, Giovanni's of Wellston delivers. They make pizza in 4 sizes with 10 toppings to choose from. If you haven't tried Giovanni's breadsticks with cheese, you've been missing out. You know you're hungry. Pick up the phone.
I'm not the coach, so we'll see what they do. They're going for 2.
Marauders going for 2. They line up in the eye. Look for Matt Williams. Probably will carry this. Back to play. It's Davenport. He wants to throw out. Goes over the middle inside, and that's good as he beat a rocket right across. And Bob, you can't let him do that on that crossing pattern.
Well, not on an extra point play like that. As the Marauders now only find themselves 7 points down. Coach Blackstone not real happy about that. Here yet in the second half.
Well, on to do the voting is Jeremy, is number 54, Jeff Fowler. Deep for the Rocket, Nayland Arthur, Matt Kendrick, and Reagan Evans. Reagan's had an opportunity, Matt's had 2. And I would almost imagine they're going to kick the ball either to Nayland Arthur or over to Evans. Hill on to do the booting. He counts them, he gets it up, he kicks it, end over end. Going to take it, and they'll go out of bounds. Rockets really made a silly mistake there, as that ball would have went out. But what would have been a break for the Rockets turns out to be a break for the Marauders.
Well, again, that's just one of those things that happens in the course of the ball game. There wasn't an official real close around that could actually see that play, so I was kind of curious on how they made that call being so far away from the ball.
Well, he was on the line, too, but nevertheless, he builds the ball. We get it at our 15, and this is probably not where we'd like to be at 6:27 to go. Rockets bring it out. Atkins is the center. Brown and Martin are the guards. Turner and Alexander are your tackles. Brings it in motion, comes right back up the middle. That's Patton, and he draws the crowd early on. And Meigs, with this other score, Bob, jumped right back in this ball game.
So we're seeing a momentum change right now in the course of the ball game. A gain maybe of a yard for Matt Hatton on the carry, but the Rockets need to go get the momentum back and put together a nice drive and punch another one in here.
2nd and 10. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Wellston leads at 28-21. Comes right back. The little reverse. If we get a block, and he got the block, Kendrick takes this one all the way up to about the 30-yard line. And once again, Matt Phillips keys that play.
Well, he's the guy that Neil X linebacker from last year that done a nice job with the linebacker position for the JV squad. Led the way for Kendrick that time to gain the first down for the Rockets.
Rockets have it 1st and 10 at their own 29. Atkins brings them to the line of scrimmage. Phillips sets his feet. Brings Kendrick in motion. Look for Hutchison up the middle. Hutchison stays on his feet. Up over 35. Stays on his feet all the way over the 40 to about the 42-yard line. Great block again by Chad Bowman on the right side of that line.
I'm seeing a lot of Marauders right now getting up slow, starting to hold some ankles, holding the calves a little bit. Fatigue could set in tonight, we hope.
Jeremy Hill in the ball game as he replaces the Marauder. Rockets have it 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line. Atkins is your center. In motion comes Phillips. Gives it up the middle to Hatton. And he's in that area of Reg, Alexander, and Robbie Martin.
Hey, Matt Hatton just does a great job. I love to watch this kid run. He runs with both hands on the ball, right behind big number 75, a guy that we can't say enough about this year, Reggie Alexander, and the whole host of Rockets on the right side.
Including a Chad Coon. Kendrick's in motion. Back to Hutch. Hutch stays on his feet, draws the crowd. He's going to get the first down, I think. Well, he did not get the spot he wanted. And they're not going to give it to him. They're going to call it 3rd down. 3rd and less than a yard. They're going to... Atkins is the center. Meigs puts 9 guys line of scrimmage. Comes right back to Hatton. Hatton stays on his feet. Gets all the way down inside the Meigs 50 to about the 45-yard line.
Again, running behind the real big guy up front on the center. Atkins, just jokingly there. He's not a great big guy, but he made a nice hole that time for Matt Hatton to run through.
I'll tell you what, Davey Atkins, all 100, they got him 180, but that's with weight. Comes right back, double reverse back to Kendrick. Kendrick breaks the tackle, gets outside the 40, stays on his feet, and comes right down to the 39. He is not hurt, folks. He just stopped real quick when they hit him. And he took a hit for number 24, Roush, who broke that and picked up 5. So he took some negative yardage and picked up 5 on the play.
Well, Meigs is going to take a timeout, but Kendrick took a shot from Roush right on the side of the helmet, which that was a little bit scary there.
Tell you what, you hit him in the head all night, that kid's going to go for you. Timeout on the field, back to the station for a 30-second timeout. Welcome back to C.H. Jones Field and Wellston Golden Rocket football. Wellston currently on the right side of the 28-21 score. 3:55 to go in the third quarter. The Rockets marching the ball at the Marauder 40. Phillips brings Kendrick in motion, comes right up the middle. Hatton breaks it again. Stays on his feet. He's going to score two at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Rockets!
What an excellent piece of running by Matt Hatton as he throws 2 or 3 tackles up the middle, just going at about 40 yards for Rocket. Touchdown is taking it to the house.
What a job by Max. And once again, he comes right up that middle, and that's the no-name guys right there. That's Atkins, Martin, and our good friend Brown. These guys don't get a whole lot of credit. On to do the booting is our buddy John Wayne Fortner. And that's going to be offsides against the Marauders, and I believe we're going to bring it in. Now, will the coach go for 2 here?
Yes.
offsides against the Rockets. Will Coach Blackstone take a timeout and talk it over, or will he move it up and just kick the ball anyway? He's not even thinking about this one.
Against the Marauders.
Ball now to 1.5. What a dilemma. So we're going to leave it right where it's at. Ball's down. Phillips on to do snapping. Bad snap for the Rockets. Fortner's going to pick it up. And it's going to die at the 15. And Bob, once again, second guess from the coach. You don't count for the bad snap, but you don't know what's going to happen.
Hey, with the article about Coach Blackstone that was in the Athens Messenger this week, I'm not going to second guess anybody.
34, everybody, as Johnny Porter gets under the ball. Nice end-over-end kick. Goes all the way over the Marauders. That baby's going to go into the end zone. And they're going to let it. No, once it goes into the end zone, guys, and Matt Roush or Mike Roush or Jim Roush or one of them Roush boys wisely let that puppy die in the end zone.
Well, I couldn't see real good from here, but it didn't look like it rolled in the end zone that deep. As the reason why we was hollering it was a live ball.
Once again, the Rocket offense does what it has to do. The defense must answer the challenge, Jim.
Yeah, Bobby, I think we need to step up now. We've given up 2 touchdowns. We're not really playing very good defense right now. So we need to step it up and play a little good football.
We have a timeout on the field, folks. Meigs burns another timeout.
57 for Giovanni's Pizza, 216 South Pennsylvania Avenue in Wellston.
Davenport under center. Long count. Marauders coming back. Counter back to Rouse. And the big boy takes a tumble there. Rouse the ball carrier on the bottom. That's Morgan Fairchild Stevens. Not only is a rough player, he's a pretty player.
I think you're going to be in Chris Berman's name list tonight.
So Morgan definitely not playing like the Fairchild, but playing really strong. 3:27 to go. 2nd and 9 for the Marauders. Look for Davenport to throw it. Brings it back. Pitches wide to Williams. Williams trying to cut up. He's throwing the crowd of Rockets. And I mean, they're head hunting out there tonight, folks. Matt Williams goes down in a hurry, and Reagan Evans, an unselfish cornerback, gives his body up, but the pursuit just eats him up.
Well, Marauders face a 3rd down and a long 8th, a definite passing situation here. Hopefully the Rockets can put up a good defensive secondary stand.
Big down here. Rockets lead it by 13. 2 minutes, 52 seconds. Clock continuing to run. Davenport brings it back. He's on the defense. This baby, he wants to throw it. He throws it inside, gets it back to number 9, and he gets the 1st down. And that was a great route, Jim Irvin.
Real nice route, Bob. Came back. This quarterback, I think, I've only seen a couple games this year, but I thought the kids from Union would go, but this boy here can put the ball 15 yards. He can throw the ball with anybody. He throws the ball really well for 15 yards.
Well, it looks like they're sort of beating us in that zone. They're running behind the linebackers and under the corner. 2:29 to go. Wellston leads at 35-21. Davenport back to pass. Big rush for Joe Ziegler. He's going deep. He's got number 85. For the Marauders. Davidson makes a big catch. Ball inside the Rocket 40 all the way down to the 36. Joe Ziegler looked like he was bearing in and went down all of a sudden there, Buck.
On defense and secondary, just broke down on that play as 85 got out for an open pass route.
2:16 to go. Clock continuing to run. Marauders respond. Ball at the Rocket 36-yard line. Davenport, long count. Look for him to run right. The end move. Oh, he was not set. As Williams draws a crowd, and should have been motion there, folks. Should have been motion. The end can move, but he was not set with the 1 second. Gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7. The ball at the 33. 1 minute, 43 seconds to go. Meigs probably, Bub, would like to get this one in before the end of the 3rd quarter.
Well, they have to. That's no question about it.
Clock continuing to run. They put Rouse in a post set. Davenport brings Bentley in motion. Rockets move with it. Comes right back. Quick pitch to Williams. Williams cuts in and is not going to get the 1st down. He gets it inside the 30 to about the 29-yard line. And I'll tell you what, Matt Williams is definitely being punished with his running tonight.
Morgan Stevens a little bit slow getting up for the Rockets, but Williams, as he took the quick pitch and just tried to cut it back up inside, but met by a whole host of Rockets. Now they're faced with third down and about 2.
3rd and 2. 1 minute left in the third quarter. Ball to 29. Davenport brings him up. He splits out his split end, puts the wing back in the slot. Long count once again. Davenport trying to draw him off, comes right back. Rouse is going to pick up the first down. Gets it all the way down to about the 26. The official calls it at the 25. It's going to be a first down. Clocks are set.
Vinton County 12, Nelsonville
38 seconds to go. What was that score, Buck?
Vinton County 12, Nelsonville 13.
What a barn burner up there. The Rockets bring some new people in. 28 seconds to go. Davenport wants to throw for it. Gets it up the middle with the pile, and the pile continues to move. And they're running in Joey Ziegler territory. Nayland Arthur up with some support. On the bottom is Hill and Ziegler. A gain of about 5, Bob.
Something that we have not seen tonight that we've seen 2 weeks ago at home is much laundry on the field. Not many penalties at all tonight.
Nelsonville splits the ends, put the wing back in the slot, and he was moving. And Davenport's trying to get out there. He's going to pick it up. We're going to wait and see what happens here. A quick whistle there, folks. A quick whistle there as the quarterback had never hit the ground.
Very clearly, folks, that was a sack and a fumble. No doubt about it. We had the perfect view from it up here in the press box. It makes a third down and a long 9 or third down and 10 for the Marauders now.
Back to the station for a 30-second timeout.
Mamas and papas, sisters, brothers too. Days a long time is short for all you gotta do.
Very clearly and plainly a fumble and a sack for the Rockets, but nevertheless, Marauders are going to take it over. Call it third down, and we're going to call it long 9 with 12 minutes to go. We're about ready to get fourth quarter action underway, and doing so right now. Davenport under center, takes the snap, drops back about 7 steps. Heavy rush on. Rockets, he rolls sweep left, he throws it. Somehow completes it to Williams on the left side. I'll tell you what, the Marauders, Davenport doesn't have a strong arm to be able to throw the ball clear downfield, but I tell you what, Bob, he finds the open receiver.
And he's a very frustrating kind of quarterback because he doesn't look real fast, doesn't look real smooth, but just plays well enough to kill you. And the ball all the way down to the 7, first and goal at the 7.
11:51 to go in the ball game. Rockets on top, 34-21 over the Marauders. Davenport, Roush and Williams in the backfield. Takes a snap, hands off to Williams and Matt in the backfield, goes nowhere. Brought down that time by number 90, Troy Stewart, number 64, Jeremy Hill. And off the bottom of the pile, number 63, Morgan Stevens on the stop for the Rockets.
and number 63.
They get second down and 9, ball on the 9 for the Marauders with the clock still running with 11 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Davenport looks over both sides of the line, suits under center, takes a snap, bootleg to his right. Heavy pass rush on, got it complete down to the end zone. Going to be short of the end zone. Tell you what, Bob, he does a great job of play-action pass.
Great job, and gets the ball all the way down to about the 1-yard line. We got a Marauder who isn't doing real well right now either.
I believe that's number 30, Matt Williams. And that could be crucial. No, that's Bentley. Real slow right now, getting up. Clock still running. 3rd and 2, ball on the 2. Rockets defense needs to make a stand here. Davenport under center, takes the snap, hands off to Williams over the right side. Did not make it in as a whole host of Rockets just shoving backwards.
I'm telling you, I'm not getting a spot from the guy on the right side. I don't know what the problem is. They're going to call 4th and goal at the 1.
Big stand here for the Rockets. Marauders going for it and have to, rightfully so. Down by 13. 4th and one on the one. Go Rockets. Stop them here. Davenport. Under center. Takes the snap. Have movement again. He's not going to make it. He didn't make it. What a defensive stand by the Rockets on the 1 yard line. He's bounced out of the end zone with 9:55 to go. Rockets shut the door, Bob.
What a defensive stand. It's the best thing I've seen since the Vinton County game. I tell you, these kids bring it back, and they've got 99 yards and 9 minutes and 55 seconds to turn up.
What a job by the defensive unit for the Rockets. Ben Heiser and the whole host of Rockets coming out on the defensive stand to shut the door on the Marauders. Rockets take over first and 10, ball on their own 1. Phillips under center. Takes the snap, hands off to Hatton over the right side. He's going to be tackled for a safety. Well, make up for the 2 points that the Marauders didn't make on the first try. Make it 34-23. Rockets get trapped with a safety that time, and that's a scary play, Bob. Anytime you're that close to the end zone, you just want to try to get the ball out, but the Rockets couldn't do it there.
Well, it looks like Meigs got good penetration. They've been doing a lot of gapping on us, and it looked like it worked that time. You're almost better off taking maybe just a quarterback up the middle and so you get some room.
Well, Coach Blackstone and the official on the far side talking about it. Rockets offense going back out on the field. Let's see what the call is here. If you're confused, well, rightfully so. What happened, Bob?
Well, I think what they're saying is his momentum was stopped at the 1 yard line, and that the momentum carried him back. And a little bit too for touch there, Bob.
Okay. You can hear the Rockets fans, the whole fans, stadium, everybody on their feet. 9:40 to go. They're going to take the 2 points back off the scoreboard, make it 34-23 once again. Well, they haven't taken it off yet. Waiting to get a signal from the official. Coach on the far side of the field, they're not real happy right now. But rightfully so, the officials have been spotting the ball in favor of the backs all night. The Rockets fans on fire tonight. Phillips hands off to somebody up the middle. Not sure what happened there. Ball still, I'm sure, on the 1 yard line.
I don't know who had it, but Pat's going to get 0 yards again.
Okay, ball still on the 1 yard line, 3rd and 10 for the Rockets. But anyway, they keep the Marauders out of the end zone. Clock still running, about 9:10 to go in the ball game. Phillips off his left, pitches back to Hatton over the left side. Going to bring it out to about the 2 yard line. Give Derek Wallace just a little bit of punting room here. Hopefully, Jim, the Rockets can get out a good punt right here with Derek Wallace.
Derek's kicking the ball real well all year from what I've seen about it, so maybe we'll get it in just enough room that we can get something off. Although it looks like Meigs will return it, so they're not going to try and block. I thought they might set up some type of blocking sequence here because worst happens, they're going to get the ball for 40 if they just leave it out.
Wallace standing on the end of the end zone for the Rockets. Have to have a good snap, and does. Gets the punt off, end over end punt, but gets it away, kicks it to Rouse's side, takes the Rocket bounce, bounces all the way out to the Rocket 47-yard line where the ball drops dead. We're not going to drop dead, but we're going to take a timeout with 8:21 left to go in the ball game.
Replacing personal
Back here live at C.H. Jones Field, where we just had some occurrence here during timeout. Have 2 personal fouls on each team. And our good buddy Bob Walton down on the cinder track taking a piece of the officials, but he's not going to bring any back with him. 8:21 to go in the ball game. You can hear the Rocket fans on their feet tonight. Rockets 44, Meigs Marauders 21. The officials trying to figure out where to mark the ball at. That should be offsetting penalty. The ball should be staying right where it's at. Ball dead on the 47-yard line of the Rockets, rather. Bob, you slipped away from us there real quick and you had a close eye to be able to see things eye to eye what's going on down there.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, these kids have fire in their belly right now. But I'm going to tell you, if we win this ball game, Derek Wallace and his punting has to get a whole lot out of this.
Well, if they have fire in their stomach, we have the proper roll weight here for that solution.
I think what you're going to find out is you had 2 personal fouls. Now they're going to walk them back.
Well, so what? I don't know why they've done that. Maybe just for satisfaction of the fans or whatever, but marks it back 15 yards one way against the Marauders and marks the other penalty back off on the Rockets with the ball is dead right where it originally was balloon dead at. The first and 10 Marauders on the Rocket 48. 8:14 to go. Marauders under center, takes the snap, rolls to his left. Heiser in his face, goes out to the flat. Through the hands, I'll tell you what, Davenport showed some strength that time in the arm, Bob.
Bob, I'm telling you, the kid's got a great arm, just overthrew everybody there. Probably an adrenaline rush. But you know what I see? With 8:04, you're only down 13. I don't think this is the time when you sort of panic, and maybe Meigs isn't panicking. Maybe they have enough faith in their passing attack that they think they can get 2 quick ones. But they've done very well in the second half running the ball. And I'm just surprised they've gone away from it.
Davenport looks it over, takes the snap, have movement again, but no flag. Draw play to Williams up the middle, breaks 1 tackle, but not going hardly too much farther than that as he picks up maybe 4 on the carry and brought down hard, and Williams is still slow getting up, Bob, as he took a shot.
Well, Matt Williams isn't going to come out of the ball game, but he's taking a licking out there, and you've got to get a lot of the credit to that, to the support people, but that was Jeremy Hill. This little guy's just, I believe, a junior, and he's so unselfish that he and Dustin, the big man Rhodes, have really controlled the inside here in the 4th quarter.
Passing situation, Davenport under center. Bootleg to his right again. Looks downfield, goes over the middle. Has a man. Works down to Bentley and out of bounds on the far side of the field. Again, Davenport with the play-action pass. Doing the job. I tell you, it's easy to see from here in the press box, but the kids are no doubt having a hard time seeing it down there, Bob.
Well, and I think the other thing is Bentley's running a real good route for you. What he's doing, they're bringing him from the right side of the field, scraping him behind the linebackers, and they're just beating our coverage right now. But it's 7:21. They still have the ball at the 30, and the clock is becoming a big factor.
Davenport looks it over again, takes the snap, rolls to his right again, throwing out in the flat. And they're going to give it to him. He bobbled the ball. The ball touched the ground, it appeared to me, and they're going to give him the reception anyway for another first down. Rockets had the defenders there, just could not make the play that time. 7:10 to go in the ball game. Rockets on top 34-21, but Marauders on the move with the passing game. Davenport under center, takes the snap, same play. He's got some heat coming, throws a little screen pass out to the left. Incomplete pass, they're calling it. Said that the ball bounced off the ground. Tell you what, Davenport, Bob, Davenport doing a nice job getting out of there to elude the sack that time by the Rockets. We're getting a little excited up here in the press box. With 6:56 to go in the ball game, Rockets still on top. Timeout on the field. We've got an equipment timeout. We're going to take a timeout as well. I'll tell you what, let's hold it right here. That's it. Let's hold it right here. Officials timeout. We're ready to get action back underway. Davenport once again in the Marauders break huddle. You still have Roush and Williams in the backfield for the Marauders. Roush takes a long snap, puts a man Bentley in motion to the left. Long count, takes the snap, hands off to Williams up the middle, gain of about 3 on the carry. Give him about 3 yards there, Bob.
Bob, we're going to give him 3 yards every time he carries the ball. Less than 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the ball game right now. We will let them drive one down, but of course I think we can have enough ball control if we can just keep them and without them getting something real quick.
Okay, clock's running in the Rockets' favor. Ball on the 14-yard line of the Rockets. Davenport once again looks over both sides of the ball. Takes the snap, runs to his left, bootleg to his left. Has a man in face. Ben Heiser breaks him down. Sacked by number 86, Ben Heiser. a great play.
Ben Heiser, once again, folks, has stepped up another level. Ben Heiser's had the tools for 2 years, and boy, is he beginning. He's like some kid when he's been on a bicycle. Once they learn how to ride that thing, you can't stop him. That's what Ben Heiser's doing tonight.
He tried to get outside. Ben Heiser very wisely that time fought off the block and was able to keep Davenport keep him from rolling to the outside even further. Davenport breaks tunnel, looks over both sides of the ball, marks out the signal, takes the snap, draw play, he goes to his right again, goes downfield, has a man. Touchdown, Marauders. We got a flag on the play. Hold the phone, baby. Flag on the play. This one may be coming back. 5:27 to go. Let's see what the indication from the official is going to be. The officials stand in the far end zone talking about this one. Rockets hope for the best.
They're talking to us. You got to take the penalty, guys.
Well, we still see no signal from the official yet. They might take it from the spot of the foul.
It'll go back from the spot.
5:27 to go. Rockets on top, 34-21, but
It's not done yet, guys.
officials still talking about it.
No, they're not. No, they are. They're not. Well, he's doing that on his own.
See what the call is. This ought to be interesting. Holy cow. Called personal foul on the Rockets. Well, if you're confused, I am too. We don't know exactly what's going on. They're going to give them 7 anyway with 5:27 to go to the ball game. Count that touchdown. Count the touchdown with Fowler doing the extra point kicking. Snap off, kick is up, and it's good. Make it a 28-34 ball game with 5:27 to go. We have a timeout on the field. We're going to take a timeout as well and send it back to the station for a word from our sponsors.
Ready or not, here come the low, low prices. It's the fall
They
sale.
could possibly kick it deep to keep it out of the hands of the Rockets in good field position. Let's see what Fowler did. They're going to kick it deep, I do believe. Fowler approaches the ball and does just so. Nice end-over-end kick down to about the 10-yard line where Reagan Evans takes over. Comes to the far side of the field, left side of the field, turns it up, brings the ball out to about the 32-yard line of the Rockets, where the Rockets take over with 5:19 to go in the ball game. Rockets need to maintain ball control here, Bob, and put together another drive.
Well, 5:19, the clock is going to be our friend on this one. We just need to pick up maybe 1-2 first downs. We'll seal it.
Well, hopefully the Rockets can hang on to the ball here. Let's hope and pray that they do. Phillips and the Rockets break huddle. Patton and Hutchison in the backfield. Handoff goes to Skinner around the left side. Tries to turn the corner. Does. Breaks one tackle, stays on his feet. Brings it all the way out. Going to be close to a Rocket first down. Give him a gain of about 9 on the carry. Might even be a first down. Run, clock, run. Officials are going to take a timeout. We're going to keep it right here. Going to measure it for a first down. Second down and 1.
The guy you want to go. They're going to walk it in now. It's short just a little bit. 4:53 to go. Rockets need to pick this first down up. If they pick it up, they can run another 2 minutes off the clock. And then we'll just have to let them fall where they may. But another first down puts us in a good spot for Derek Wallace, or this ball club has really not been stymied when it's had good field position all night.
4:53 to go. Rockets on top, 34-28 over the Meigs Marauders. We knew this was going to be a shootout coming in here tonight. Knew it was going to be a shootout coming in here tonight. The officials still out on the field talking about some things here. Second down and about a yard for the Rockets. Rockets back in the huddle as well as the Marauders. They don't know exactly what the delay is here. The official starts the clock, and it's running in the Rockets' favor.
Or he's going to let this one run down. He's not going to start it until about, he'll let 10 seconds run off, get him right up the line of scrimmage. He can run down all the way to the 28-second mark.
Matt Phillips for the Rockets breaks huddle, takes the snap, hands off to Hatton over the right side. Tries to surge, going to be close, going to be close. You got to give him the spot of the ball, guys, and the official does. It's going to be a first down Rocket. The officials just let that one just keep going. Now he indicates first down for the Rockets as the Marauders getting up a little slow.
Marauders getting up a little slow. Rockets lead it by 6. Coach Blackstone's going to have him sit down and watch and let him run 10 seconds. 4:19 to go. Phillips won't bring him up to about the 4:10 mark.
Ball on the Rocket 44-yard line. Phillips breaks huddle for the Rockets. 4:05 to go. Puts Kendrick in motion. Hands off to Hatton up the middle. Going to gain 5, 6, 7. Give Hatton a carry, a gain of about 8 on the play. Matt Hatton carrying the load for the Rockets tonight, guys.
And who got a baptism under fire there? Our buddy Jake Everts. I tell you, he does a great job. He got the clock stopped again. And we're not sure what's going on now. Now the clock beginning to run, I believe. 2nd and 8. Here comes Kendrick. Right back to Hatton. Hatton's going to pick it up. What a job by a great senior running back. A guy who has been out for 2 years, folks. You don't understand what it's like to be hurt for 2 years. Rob Martin coming in, and Jake Everts ought to get a well-deserved round of applause. He does a super job blocking inside.
I tell you what, we're going to pick a player of the game. Who are you going to pick, guys, so far for the Rockets tonight? You put it in the hands of your senior fullback. I tell you what, he's carrying the load for the Rockets so far now.
What are you doing?
If I have to pick a player of the game myself, I've got to go with number 24, Matt Hatton, doing a great job for the Rockets here late in the fourth quarter. 3:05 to go. Rockets still on top. Phillips under center, puts Kendrick in motion, goes to Hatton again, up the middle. Big line surge, breaks one tackle. Going to give him a gain again of about 4 on that carry, Bob.
We'll take them all night. And once again, let's run these linemen down. At Adkins is your center. Your guards are Martin and Brown. The tackles are Turner and Alexander, the tight end. The other blocking player there is Chad Kuhn. What an unselfish bunch of guys this group is.
2:34 to go in the ball game. Phillips under center, takes the snap, options left, pitches the Hatton, gets outside, got some running room, gains a first down for the Rockets and then some. We've got a flag on the play. That one could come back. That could be a clip on the Rockets. Wait and see what the call is. Absolutely right. Well, take that first down away and march it back on the Rockets. 2:24 to go in the ball game. The Rockets slapped with a penalty there, Bob.
Well, Bob, if there's a good news, it's going to mean that they'll set the clock and then they'll run it again. So we ran some time off. It's going to be a 10-yard walk-off. It looks like it's going to be 2nd and about 11. Well, they're going to be 15. All the way back to the Rocket 48. We've got to get all the way down to about the 34. But don't count these Rockets out. Clock beginning to run. Coach Blackstone's probably going to let them run it down. 2:23. Don't have to run the play. You got a 25-second clock.
2nd down and 14 for the Rockets with 2:05 to go. Clock running. Rockets break the huddle, ball on the Marauder 48-yard line. Phillips takes the snap, hands off to Kendrick around the right side. Breaks one, tackle two. Breaks three, fumble! Marauders recover the fumble with a minute 52 to go. Just what we did not want to see happen at this point in the ball game. Minute 52 to go. Marauders have to go 67 yards to score, though, in a minute and 52 seconds, and they can do that with the passing attack that they have. Oh, boy, hang on to your seat, Nellie. Davenport takes over, marks out the call. Play action, trapped inside, goes inside. Joe Ziegler and Davenport stays down. Oh, my, now Joe Ziegler put a nightmare of a hit. He's got to go. He's got to go. Coach is on the field. Joe Ziegler put a monster hit on Davenport. He has to go out. I don't know know if Davenport knows where he's at yet, guys.
Well, I don't know about that, but Zeke, the man Stewart, set that play up, but Joey, the Bear, Ziegler.
Alexander went in at right tackle because Ziegler's helmet, he hit him so hard, knocked some pieces off. Reggie Alexander coming back off, Joe Ziegler back in. This is a little slow getting the clock going here. New quarterback in the ball game, number 11 for the Marauders. 2nd and 22. He takes the snap, play action pass, rolls back, looks downfield under heavy pressure again. Throws and knocked down by number 90, Troy Stewart. No. It's Dusty, the hitman Rose, fell down on that bad shoulder, guys. Dusty done a nice job. He's holding the shoulder. He's coming out. Dusty's dad making his way down. Dusty coming out. And obviously, I tell you what, great defensive play. Great defensive play. A minute 22 to go in the ball game. Rockets 34, Marauders 28. I don't see Davenport back in the ball game yet. Man, did he take a shot from Joe Ziegler 2 plays ago. Davenport still not back in yet. Rouse goes out. No, fakes like he's going out and goes to the far side of the field. Pass play obviously going to go to Rouse from the far side. Look for that play. Quarterback drops back, goes downfield, sees it. Brennan's all over him. Nearly picked off by the Rockets. 33, Matt Souders in the ball game for the Rockets as well. Defensively, the Rockets doing a great job that time, Jim.
Brandon can cover. He can cover.
No doubt about that. A minute 16 to go in the ball game. Set the ball, guys, and get the clock running. The ball's set. Start the clock, sir. Thank you. Minute 16. Passing situation. Davenport still out. Duck out in the air. Who's going to get it? Rockets knock it down. Minute 7 to go. Rockets take over on down, and it all goes back to the monster hit of number 78, Joe Ziegler, on Davenport, Bob.
Well, you don't want to say anything bad about it, kid, but Joe Ziegler put Davenport in La La Land.
Flag on the play. Could be interesting. Let's see what happens here. Cannot be a pass interference. Both teams can go for the ball. He picked, oh my goodness gracious. Hopefully you're not hearing any of the obscenities coming from the crowd tonight. Roughing the passer pole on the Rockets. Minute 7 to go. First down for the Marauders. Davenport in, goes down again. Davenport back in the ball game. But Ben Heiser comes up with a monster stop. Troy Stewart as well.
He went right over 30, number 30.
Rockets doing a great job pass defense here, though. Still 56 seconds to go in the ball game. Second down and 10 for the Marauders. Actually, it's going to be longer than that. Second down and about 15. All on their own 35-yard line, but with Davenport in the game and the way he's been throwing tonight, anything can happen up to this point, Bob.
Well, what you want to do right now, I'm sure he's telling Wallace, our safety, is nobody gets behind you. You've got 56 seconds to go. Right now, we'll give them a first down if we have to, but we don't want to give them the touchdown. So it's going to be 2nd and 15. Meigs took it last time out. So now they are at the mercy of the clock.
Well, we hope that's going to be the benefit of the Rockets. I tell you what, I don't know, I can't remember Rocket football being so exciting. Hang on to your hats, folks. 56 seconds to go. 2nd and 14 for the Marauders on their own 35. Davenport takes the snap, drops back, looks downfield, throws a Hail Mary. Incomplete. No call on that play. Great defensive play that time by the Rockets as Reagan Evans, Nick Frisbee, and Derek Wallace back on the defense for the Rockets. Incomplete pass, third and 14, Bob.
An interesting statistic Jim Morgan is showing is that Meigs had the ball 40 times this half, and the Rockets have only given them 3 touchdowns.
Davenport back in, under center, takes the snap, hands off, rolls to his right, under pressure, going down once again. Fumble on the play, Rockets recover, and that should be all she wrote, Nelly. 43 seconds to go. Davenport takes the shot once again, and once again getting up very slow is Davenport.
Well, Davenport, bless his heart, just done a great job, but his lot sort of ran out. His Rocket stamina. But we've talked about this all year long. In the fourth quarter, the difference is conditioning. Rockets with that 2-platoon system. Joe Ziegler, Stewart, and Heiser still with a lot of energy and really a lot pressure than the Marauders.
Okay, Rockets take over. Phillips just going to take a knee. And does. That should be a late hit. We have a flag on the play.
They got too many guys.
They have too many guys on the field, I believe. Let's see what the flag is for sure. 37 seconds to go in the ball game. Coach Blackstone.
That's illegal participation. That's 15, I believe.
Coach Blackstone telling Phillips to take a knee quickly after the snap. And very good suggestion there. 37 seconds to go. That's going to march it off against the Marauders. Push the ball all the way down deep in the Marauder territory.
Bob, that used to be a 5-yard penalty. Now it's called illegal participation, 15-yard penalty. Let's get a man from the sidelines on.
What can I say, Bob? There's absolute pandemonium down there on the Rocket sideline. Everybody's up. They're talking about that. This is the team that won the TBT last year, and Wellston has been able to step up when it counted, Bob.
Phillips takes a snap, takes a knee. That should be about it, guys. Rockets might have to run one more play. Hey, Rockets coming away with a big one here tonight, Larry.
Rockets 1-0. If everything goes right, 15 clicks, 1-0 in the TBC. If I'm Belpre, if I'm Nelsonville, if I'm Vinton County, this Rocket team is here and for real.
We knew we was coming into a shootout. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rockets victory! Rocket victory, Larry. We knew coming in tonight that the Rockets was going to have their hands full in a major offensive shootout with the players from Meigs. Rockets able to hold them off tonight, come away with a huge victory, 34-28.